Hey guys, we're going to look at a delightful chapter in Psalm 1. It's such a great start. I think it's distilled I was watching a cooking show where they made a reduction sauce. It was like a revelation to me how they took, I think it was balsamic. It was an Italian dish, and the chef was showing how through like a low heat you just simmer and burn off and evaporate the water out and leave this really nice thick material like for the flavor for the sauce. And then I also think about the tea I made for my son yesterday, and you steep it a certain while. I put extra loose leaves of tea in it, and just to give it a real strong flavor without it being bitter. It's funny, it's time, it's heat, and it's, if you do it too long, it gets bitter. If you do it too briefly, it's diluted. But if you do it the right way, it's really, the body is robust and it's flavorful. Anyway, I'm geeking out on that, but I think it parallels with our devotion to the Lord and just sort of meditating, steeping in his presence. And one time we did a camp for our youth group when I was young, and we all stood by the bonfire and played songs and laughed and shared stories. And then we all went to bed, and we came back the next day, and we all smelled like campfire. We all talked about it. And I think we can get with God, and his presence will permeate our lives. That's why I'm doing these devotionals. And in fact, I'm working on a devotional book that I've been working on for years, a couple of them. And because I think it's just really important how we start our day. And that's why I would commend these things to you. On YouTube, there are probably 50 million options, But like there's nothing like the Word of God. And it says, how blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, nor stand in the path of sinners, nor sit in the seat of scoffers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law he meditates day and night. He will be like a tree firmly planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in its season, and its leaf does not wither, and in whatever he does, he prospers. The wicked are not so, but they are like chaff, which the wind drives away. Therefore, the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For the Lord knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked will perish. That's just right out of the chute, a really strong truth. And I love how it says at the very beginning, how blessed is the man. And it says, that doesn't walk in the counsel of the wicked. There is so much of that floating around in the world. And this is saying that we are to delight in the law of the Lord. There's a blessing paying attention to God. There's a blessing in putting him first. I did that this morning. I got up, got a cup of coffee, went out barefoot, and where I live right now, it's spring, but it's about 60 degrees, pretty good. There's dew on the ground. I put my feet on the ground and bare feet and drank my coffee, and enjoyed the word. And, the trees, the gray sky, it was awesome, and then a construction type guy came up my driveway, and they're doing something behind my house. So he didn't know where the location was. So I walked through the woods with him down there, and we had, amicable talk. And then I came back up, and then my neighbor was there, and he was walking his dog. And then he had a talk with me about our driveway and, and other stuff and music. And so, I'm glad I started out with seeking first the kingdom and his righteousness. It just kind of calibrated me for right now. I feel like, and I was in the car driving here and I was thinking how happy I am, how blessed I am, how fortunate I am to know the Lord and to have set him first before me, because everything else came right up into my lawn, the lawn that I was trying to have private time with. And it's, you mothers, it's like, God, I want to have a minute. Mom, I need a diaper. I need a bottle, and it just goes. And you workers, it's like, boom. It's like, let's take the real estate of your brain. But we just do what we can to delight in the word. And I mean, I listened to the book of Acts from Alexander Scorby, the narrator, his reading of the King James. And I went from Acts 13 to Acts 17. That really helped me. So I just say all that to say, you be blessed if you do that. God bless you.